Holy shit, these Pizza Tower videos are getting 100,000 views. Maybe I should make a video about 100,000 about Pizza Tower. I'm just joking. I'll never do that. I don't do trendy stuff. But here is a movie that people don't talk about anymore. 65. And this movie, the only reason why I watched it is because A, I love dinosaurs, and B, I love dinosaurs. Oh yeah, and I guess Kylo Ren is in this movie too. But all jokes aside, 65, when I first saw the trailer, I wasn't interested. Like, it was on my computer. Like, I was watching YouTube on my computer, and then this movie came, and then like the trailer for this movie came out like an ad, and I was so disinterested. But I kind of got curious when the reason the movie was called 65 was 65 million years ago, and me being a dinosaur lover. I mean, one of my favorite movies is Jurassic Park, and Godzilla is one of my favorite franchises. So I said to myself, I'm gonna watch this movie. But there's a problem. It's rated R, and I can't see it. I have to see it with an adult. So what did I do? Me and my friends watched it. We were supposed to study, of course. Why actually watching it legally? He actually bought the movie. So anyways, 65 is basically this man from the future crash lands into a planet. He doesn't know where he is, but thank God we have Adam Driver and his amazing abs to save the day. And then he finds out that it isn't a planet. It's Earth, but 65 million years ago. And of course, since the guy who wrote A Quiet Place also wrote this movie, of course there's gonna be jump scares, silent moments, moments where you think you're safe from any other scare, but you're actually not. So yeah, expect this movie to have some jump scares, at least for me. So I know some people are saying, "Oh, you love dinosaurs, so you obviously must love 65, right?" No. Now this movie is kind of somewhere in between for me. Like, let me go to the good stuff. Normally I don't do that, but let's go there. First of all, I love the performance of Adam Driver in this movie. His performance really his performance quenches your cheeks. Like, you're just at the edge of your seat while you're watching everything unfold, and it's all thanks to Adam Driver's acting. Another thing that I like about this movie is that the girl that goes with him, she's kind of adorable. Look at her, she's kind of adorable. And of course, me being a dinosaur nerd, I always got shot when I was like, "Oh, it's one of those insects. Oh, it's one of the insects." To the point where my friend said, "Man, shut up. It's just a movie." And yeah, and there are some variety of dinosaurs in the movie, and I'm kind of glad it's not just like a type of carnivore. Like, for example, in Jurassic Park, it's only in Jurassic Park, everybody only remembers it for the T-Rex. No one remembers it for the Velociraptors. You know, they actually have a variety of different dinosaurs in that movie. Some that are good and some that are bad. And I really like the special effects in this movie. I think they're really neat. And it really has a suspense. You know, it is the guys who wrote A Quiet Place. It has suspense in that movie. So then goes my cons with this movie, is that the movie can be pretty boring, and it can't really accelerate. I said it was suspenseful, but my God, does this movie have its slow moments. Another thing that I really don't like about this movie is that they kind of force you to kind of make you feel between Adam Driver's character and the girl. Like, they don't even try. It's just like they're trying to force you. Like, they're trying to force feed it in your mouth, saying, care for these characters. You're supposed to feel. You're supposed to cry if something bad happens to them. But the elements are not there. Like, the charm isn't there. They don't have any good chemistry. And the reason why we should care is because Adam Driver's like, this girl looks a lot like my daughter. So I'm gonna protect her. And listen, that's not a good reason why we should connect with you two. Just because she looks like your daughter doesn't mean that we're instantly gonna think, oh, it's his daughter. No, you have to have some sort of a connection. You know, there must be some chemistry. There must be, you know, reasons of why we should why we should connect with them. More than one reason, and with that one reason being that she looks a lot like his daughter, and you should care for her and them. But no, it doesn't, and that's a huge a huge factor from the movie. That's a huge demeaning factor of the movie that I don't like. That they try to force you to have a connection with them, but they don't. They're force feeding you. They're saying it looks like its daughter, so you must care for them. So at this point, you're kind of feeling nothing for them. You know, I was like, I swear, if one of them dies, I feel no emotion. Like, that's how. And one thing that I don't like about this movie is that I didn't think, how long is this movie? Hey Siri, how long is 65? How long is 65? How long is the movie 65? Oh, an hour and 33 minutes. I swear to God. I swear to God that it felt longer than that. It says it's an hour and 30 minutes, but it's not. It feels like you've been there for a long time. So yeah, this movie, it doesn't... Yeah, there are some people saying it's rushed, but my God, is this movie a slow burn? Like, it's not a slow burn as like Skinamarink, for example. It's kind of like this movie's kind of dragging on for too long, and then when the suspense part goes in, it kind of feels like it went too quickly, and you're like, ah, man, we have to wait more. So anyway, this movie was entertaining for the most part, and dinosaur nerds, you're gonna love this movie. If you're a dinosaur nerd, you're gonna love some of the movie, not all of them. But anyways, that's all I have to say about 65. It's wasted potential. You could have done so much more. The concept was amazing. Future versus past. And what happens? You get a boring, slow, unfeeling movie. Not depressed, but just unfeeling. Showing no emotions for the characters. I'm going to give this movie like a 4 or 5 out of 10. Close to a 5. So yeah, if you want to watch this movie, I have to warn you, it's not good. The effects are good, but the movie is kind of wasted potential. Anyways, remember when I said that me and my friends watched it and he bought it? I have to tell you something. I lied.